Hi everyone, it's CherryEnchantress. I'm here with another pick card. Okay, so I hear you. I'm going to do a once in the blue moon reading. So we definitely are having a blue moon on Halloween, October 31st. And once in a blue moon, I will do a once in a blue moon reading. So what, it's a saying that means something extraordinary is going to happen, or that you just didn't expect something like this to happen. So what is that thing going to be for you this month or the rest of the year or whenever? This month is sort of heralding this blue moon feeling. You may feel it this month, or you may feel it at some other time of the year, but maybe you will have some kind of blue moon experience, like just an unexpected event or something. So that being said, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but if you're drawn to this, then it means that you're here for these blue moon messages. We have 3 piles: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1 is with the Snowflake Obsidian. And pile 2 is with the purple agate. Pile 3 is with the black kyanite. And these 2 are from the last 2 months of the Goddess Provisions box. If you're interested, that's in the links below. Okay, everybody, let's release our breath. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Open your eyes, release your breath. Now let's see, what pile are you drawn to? You can pick more than one. You can pick in any order you like. You can listen to all 3 messages. But now it's time to let your intuition be your guide. Let your guides be your guide. Let's begin. Okay, and here we have pile number 1 with this Snowflake Obsidian. Let's see what our cards are. So we have some of the Tarot de la Nuit and Enchanted Oracle, the Autumn's Delight, the Gospel of Aradia, Black Moon Oracle, my new Oracle, the Faery Forecast, and Nature's Whispers. What's Nature's Whispers trying to tell us? So your blue moon event will bring about new experiences and possibilities. And it will have a perfect setting. Let's see. Let's read more about these guys. So there's a card stuck on there. So, new experiences and possibilities is saying, look around in nature, notice the beginnings, new experiences, and new choices being shown to you. They will only be evident to you if you take the time to look for those subtle messages. You are on the first steps along a new path. You're being offered a blank page. What are the first words you would like to write on it? Your possibilities are endless. You are in complete control of your life. This is a new beginning on your journey. Live in the present and trust in your own abilities. Plant your seeds and willingly venture into new territory. And you will be in a beautiful setting. This perfect setting, you have a goal or vision. Be sure to provide the right surroundings for that dream to flourish. Positive self-talk, affirmations, being kind to yourself, celebrating your talents and successes, all of these create fertile soil for your dreams to take root and grow. Sometimes when you push too hard, it can hinder the harmonious unfolding of your journey. Trust the process, relax, and allow nature to take its course. Belief and positive support is needed to accomplish your goal. Keep in mind, nature makes growing and blossoming look effortless, but the secret is in all the details. Position, sun, soil, air, water, and nourishment. Make sure you are taking the steps necessary to attain your perfect environment. So these two go perfectly together, and there are a lot of you that are just doing your work. There's nothing that you're doing wrong. Keep up the good work. But if you read this and or pick this pile and you sense that you have sort of now that you've picked this pile, you have sort of an anticipation of an event, right? It's saying to calm down, and you're doing your work, or if you've done your work, just let it come to you, let it happen. Because look what you got in the Faery Forecast. You got the fated meeting. So this represents a really beautiful dream that I had once, and the point of this one is that your dreams can come true. It is like all your dreams coming into reality. This is your divine timing finally at long last, and it's manifested into reality. So you have to be gentle with this dream, because it's manifesting, it's finally taking hold, but you can't push on it too hard, right? From the Black Moon Oracle, or Astrological Oracle, we have the Yod, the destiny. So Yod destiny it's the same thing. It's a fated time. It's the now, 48 is fate and destiny. And so this is a special moment that won't, may not come up again. And it's also about you kind of doing things according to your plan, standing strong and making a difference. You've decided, maybe also with the help of somebody else, but trusting everything's going to work out. There's going to be an eventual success of this destiny and fate, even among chaos. So but it's time for self-examination and discovery, and it could be in the midst of a period of confusion or missed opportunities, but there's an increased awareness happening here, a humility, and being shown the light, so to speak, making things known to you so that you can be clear-minded and be able to focus on this goal. So just keep that in mind, allow matters to unfold before acting, and bringing everything together, answering the call as the ordinary life is released into the spiritual. So something very unusual, special, and not ordinary, is happening. You also have synergy. It's about being at the right place at the right time. And this synergy card is also talking about there will be other people involved in this decision, or in your life, or it's like a group effort. And it's a group effort in the sense that there's more than you. You're part of a whole, you're part of a bigger picture, you're part of a group. And you're also part of maybe a couple too. And so it's just saying that you can't always achieve these big goals on your own. Sometimes, like this fated meeting with this perfect someone will have to take two, right? But once you do, joining with others can substantially magnify your efforts. And the little poem that goes with this is cool. It says, "Greater than the pieces, more than if we stand alone. Magic, it is more than doubled, more than flesh, more than bone. Bring in a piece of you, add it to a piece of me. We don't just get double, we get more than the power of three." So that's really cool. I like that. All right, and then your Autumn Splendor card is mystery. So there's a little bit about the situation that we don't know. I mean, the part of the magic of it is the mystery, And so it's important not to push on on what it is and how it's going to unfold too much. That's what happens when you work against the law of attraction. You need to work with it. You need to work with the law of attraction and surrender the how. Then we have the Silver Moon Fairy. The Silver Moon Fairy is talking about being silent and guard your innermost thoughts. So I feel like there's a group or couple effort, right? It takes two. And in part, it's also a personal situation, a personal issue that only you really understand. And so guard your innermost thoughts. Do ritual work. And the perfect ritual time for you will be Monday, or Monday, the following Monday after the blue moon could be that fated meeting, But whether it is or is not, use that time to make your ritual, to manifest, because this is going to be a very powerful moon day. It's going to be a very powerful Monday, the morning of the full moon, the next Monday morning. So Mondays are associated with the moon and mysteries and the goddess and the colors of silver and white. All right, and then your tarot cards you have the Two of Pentacles. See, this is very much like a fated meeting, because it has like a little bit of a Cinderella feeling here, and Cinderella had to deal with time, and it was sort of a portal of opportunity that only would last a moment, but in this moment it established something that could be built upon in another future time. So I feel like that's what's going to happen. This blue moon will be an event that opens up a portal to future events, to future another meeting, or another or closer, something closer and deeper. This one will be kind of a brief touch, a brief encounter, possibly. And the Two of Pentacles is talking about, balancing and juggling things and time management. So you're going to feel a little, like getting ready for a wedding or something, just having all these things that you're juggling and responsibilities. And so I feel like, it's going to be an exciting time. You're going to feel the excitement in the air. So you might feel a little nervous and rushed getting things done, right? Like, I think you sense something about to happen. But don't rush through it. Take your time. It's going to be okay. It's going to work out fine. You have a lot to balance, but you're going to balance it fine. Then we have the World. The World is all about achievement, accomplishment. See, you're going to fulfill your dreams, and there's going to be a type of celebration about fulfilling your dreams. And then you have the Emperor. So the Emperor is just, he's your divine masculine. He's the authority. In metaphorical sense, he represents laws and rules and security and wisdom. It could be this kind of person that's deals with laws and rules, and but I feel like there is an underlying getting the things done, the 3D things done, the 3D order of things done, but there's more of a divine situation here than just the 3D manipulation of this divine event, because this event is once in a blue moon. All right, you guys, let's see what your charms have to say. Okay. Well, look at there. You've got Dobby, who is he's my familiar, and he's here to help you guys out too. You have the moon. So definitely a psychic connection, dreams coming true. Your dream world is going to be very active, and that's how you manifest this. You know, you have a clear vision of what you want. You also have just plain good luck, which is always helpful. You have a kiss coming and an idea and a marble. This marble, the green marble, is earth, which represents 3D connections. Ooh, you have a number 11, which is one half of the twin flame. Also, number 11 can indicate November. So if by the end of the month, November 1st, the new moon, the full moon, the Monday after the full moon, it will be your day to do something special and draw in and manifest the situation. So you also have the man's wedding ring. This is the man's band. And so either he's giving you his commitment and fidelity, or he's taking off a previous commitment. He's releasing something old. So either way, it's a good ring. We have reach and road and joy. It's going to be a party. It's going to be exciting. Oh, and you have another kiss coming. This one's electric. And you have the number 8. So maybe something going on into November 8th. We also have the airplane, so possibly some travel. And look, you have one of the twin flame soulmate symbols here, the 2 hearts entwined. So this is a little bit mysterious and mystical, but it's about a synergetic, synchronistic moment that just happens once in a blue moon. And, you have to keep up with your faith and trust in pixie dust. You have to keep up with the law of attraction to keep bringing this in. But this is showing some great potential for your dreams to come true and bringing in this very, very amazing moment, okay? This fated meeting. Well, I hope you like that, you guys. I just don't feel like doing commercials right now, so I'm going to gently move on to the next pile. But please check out the channel and all my links below. And if you need a private reading, I can do something like this for you, how your blue moon's going to be like, okay? Or maybe you really resonated with this pile, but you want to go in deeper for yourself and see what this means for you. We can do that too. All right, I'm going to move on to the next. All right, and here's pile number 2 with the purple agate. Yeah, purple agate. And we're going to be using the Tarot de la Nuit and the Enchanted Oracle, the Autumn Splendor, the Gospel of Aradia, the Black Moon Astrological Oracle, and my new deck, which is the Faery Forecast Oracle, and some Nature's Whispers. So let's see what Nature's whispering to us. This has to do with a blue moon kind of event, once in a blue moon. Open your heart. And here's this picture surprised me a little because I didn't notice this before, but I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there's this kind of like a hidden man's face right here on the other side of the swan. So I like this expression of this card is beautiful, and I'll get into a little bit deeper what it might mean. All right, and then we also have illumination. Something about this blue moon is going to help illuminate things in your world. So open your heart is just saying that there's steps that need to be taken before you can manifest things, before this once in the blue moon event happens. The truth of our world, nature, and environment is love. This is eternal love that makes no demands, has no expectations, and does not place limits or conditions on us. There is an opportunity for each and every person to experience love at the deepest level if they are willing to be open. Love can and will flow into your heart, but only if you allow it. It will change your perception, nurture and hold you, and even give you the strength to endure hardship. Take a moment, open your heart, and allow love to bring you joy, serenity, renewed energy, passion, and total unrelenting happiness. I'll take one of those, please. Yes. Can I have a cup of unrelenting happiness? Thank you so much. So, yeah, there you go. I mean, talk about once in a blue moon. How often do you get that unrelenting happiness? So let's see what needs to be illuminated for you. Just as the full moon sheds its light on our world, you're being shown that there is hope and guidance for you. Have faith. Just holding on to a belief in yourself will plant the seed of manifestation in your life. You're being asked to release any worry or fear that you may be harboring. The clarity you desire is at hand. All you need is something in which to place your faith. So trust in yourself, your support, and the divine. You will be assisted in difficult times. This can also signify inspiration and new love. There is a shedding of light on hidden treasures or surprises. Okay, here comes the hidden treasure or surprise. All right, and then you have, from the Faery Forecast, you have Love Awakens. Ooh. So Love Awakens is, it's about the divine feminine and her power to help the divine masculine wake up, because she now has this new spirituality. She's helping him wake up, or the other way around. But I like this because it lets the feminine be the hero for a change. She's the heroine, and it's a little like a Sleeping Beauty in reverse, and so she helps the masculine wake up. Then from our Black Moon Astrological, we have Venus, love. So Venus is the planet of love, and your blue moon event definitely will have to do with a love situation. It looks like to me, if not love for another person, love for yourself, or just love in general, like, sharing love with others. And the poem here by John Keats is, or not a poem, but a little saying that he says, is love is my religion, and I could die for that. So that sounds very Libra-esque, right? This Venus card, it's just talking about matters of the heart, feelings of comfort, a need to be comforted. It's not about being rushed. It's just about relaxation and balance, sweets and monies, checks in the mails, being paid or rewarded, especially for handmade or handcrafted things. So this could definitely be a love of community about your work, and your work becoming popular. It also can have to do with sexuality and feeling more attractive, and a romantic gesture, just kind of out of the blue, once in a blue moon, insane romantic gesture that you just didn't expect. Oh, that would be nice, right? Some kind of, like flying a plane in the air saying, "Marry me, Diana," or something like that. So it could also be, flirtations and sexual propositions and things like that. But definitely there's going to be a lot of admiration here, popularity, could be a poem somebody reads to you. Love potions are at work here. And so, yeah, it could also be improvements to your home. So that could be part of your blue moon thing, where suddenly everything just finally gets cleared up in your home. You get a renovation, remodeling. That breeze are the perfect thing to do during Mercury retrograde. So get a remodeling done, renovation, renew things. Okay, and then we have, for the Gospel of Aradia, we have creation. So, let's put it, put it over there. So creation is interesting. Creation is more than just you on your own, but it has to do with creative projects and artistic projects. So maybe this is all about some of this is somebody admiring your creative work, or you know, maybe you get this big huge deal, you know, where your creative project that you've put a little bit of money and time into, somebody picks up and says, yes, we want to invest in this. This is amazing. Also, it could be like, you know, that moment where actors go through this a lot. They want to be discovered. This once in the blue moon moment can be somebody discovering your talent and saying and signing you up for a movie or something exciting like that. So a lot, you know, just don't be afraid to take risks. Creativity is about making something from nothing, and you have that ability. You have true creative abilities. The poem that goes with this is really nice. It goes, there is nothing more blissful than to create something new. It is hope and awe combined. It's the birthright of all, not a few. Herbs to ease the labor, songs to clear the room. I sing this baby to earth sweetly from the womb. And that's the other thing you might be creating. Maybe the baby creation too. So some of you might, it doesn't fit for everybody, but some of you might be pregnant or might be getting pregnant. And that's what you're awakening inside of you, you know. Maybe you've had fertility issues, you know, and this is your once in the blue moon moment to actually conceive where you've been trying so hard before. So we've also got ritual. Like I was telling Pile 1, a good ritual day will be the Monday following the full moon on the 31st. Moon days are most powerful in rituals. So do your ritual early in or really late at night or early like midnight when the clock strikes midnight. Then it's like it's the witching hour and it's already moon day. But the ritual here is just saying that, you know, it's kind of the pixie dust involved in the faith and the trust. You have the faith, you believe, you know it's going to happen, you just are sure, you know, you have the trust, you let go to the universe. But, you know, maybe you could use a little push. Rituals are just magical ways of really getting your mind set on this, you know, just really helping pushing this feeling through to help manifest it into reality. Look, you've got the Green Man from the Enchanted Oracle. The Green Man is all about you know, the forests and and frolicking, and it's kind of this, sometimes he's taboo, but in this case it's not a taboo thing. When you get an offer, take it, basically, because this Green Man is calling you to help someone in need, and you will develop a better understanding and a closer relationship with the universe. So by helping somebody else, that's a really great key in love in general. You know, self-love, you have self-love, you have love for others. But sometimes the best way to give yourself love or attract love to you is to give love to others and help others. So like in my channel, for example, that's kind of how I did. I went through a self-love journey, and I thought, how do I you know, give myself love more, and it was kind of awkward, you know. I mean, I can pamper myself, I can treat myself nice, I can think good things about myself, I can do affirmations, but ultimately it was doing good deeds for others that help really bring in the love, right? So, you know, charities, good deeds, they're all ripple effects. They are things that ripple out to the universe, and then the universe ripples it right back to you and gives it to you 10 times, okay? So let's see what your What are your tarot cards? What do we have? So we've got the Chariot. The Chariot here is about willpower and determination and focus and faith, right? And I said you do have the faith. I think you have all those parts, and just continued with that focus. The faith, the trust, the pixie dust, the faith, the trust, the rituals, and part of your law of attraction here will be giving to others, and justice. So this is really beautiful, because justice is all about fairness, objectivity, truth, sincerity, and the universe exactly seeing it's karma. It's like seeing all the good that you've done and giving you, being fair and saying, this is your due. You are due this reward. Here's your great reward, and your reward is going to come in a exciting blue moon moment. It looks like your moment, like the first group was more like a fated meeting. Yours could be something similar, but I think it's a little bit more like a serendipitous, maybe a reaching out to you, or an offer of love, or an offer of tons of money and abundance. But maybe both, maybe both the offer of love and both an offer of abundance. So be open to these offers, because they look like good offers. The King of Wands is here too. He's pure energy. He is, this is about leading vision and charisma and concentration and the long-term view. All right, so this could be the person making the offer. They have these kind of characteristics that they see things in the long-term perspective. They see that you are an investment, not just in financial ways, but also investment for their heart. They know that that long-term things are going to work out between you two, because it's an investment it's worth making to them, because that's just it. And then I think it's just going to be one of those blue moon moments where it surprised you. Didn't really expect this kind of turn of events. Maybe it was something that you kept trying to do, or maybe also for some of you, the pregnancy too. So it could be the blue moon event for you. One of those things, but it's definitely something like along those lines. Alrighty, let's do your charms now. So we had some music. I just waited till they drove past. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, I see a chandelier. This could be, an invitation to a fancy night out, much like pile number 1, the Cinderella at the ball. Maybe this is the prelude to that magical event, where everything is in a line and you get the invitation. Then we have Mr. Spock. Somebody in the comments sections were saying, I always get Mr. Spock. What's up with that? Well, for a lot of you, Mr. Spock is a very sweet symbol. But, he's from Star Trek, and it's like pulp culture. But Mr. Spock was an interesting character because he was all about logic. And I think that, like, say Mr. Spock fell in love, that would definitely be a blue moon thing because he was so unemotional and illogical. His philosophy was being logical, and so finally this change of things that occur will be a softening of this logic and more of an intuitive thing, like help the divine feminine waking up her masculine and teaching him some things about his heart. Let's see, we've got, see, oh yeah, just like the little robot guy. You know, it's like the Tin Man thought he needed a heart, but actually the Tin Man was the one that was the sweetest and the most tender of Dorothy's friends on the yellow brick road. So he actually has a sweeter, deeper heart than you can imagine. Then we have the genie that's going to give you 3 wishes. And yeah, it's sweet. This could be a very sweet week for you, in fact. We've got Leo the lion. Where else did I see a lion? Anywhere? So maybe for some of you Leos out there. We have Asia. This could be about the continent, or could have to do with the band and their song Only Time Will Tell, or any other song that you like from Asia. And you've got the bicycle, which is, you know, it's a nice steady pace. I could even see, you know, bicycle and a picnic together. So riding your bike and then meeting for a picnic date, or being really surprised by some kind of invitation. And then we have the number 26. So maybe October 26th will bring out something. But if not by the blue moon, then definitely do your ritual on the Monday after the blue moon, and that will bring it in. You're a beautiful deep mermaid, and somebody's noticing you. That's kind of what the Venus love was saying. The people are really eyeballing you and checking you out, and it's a really good romantic month because you're feeling so good. It's also mostly the month of Libra. Towards the end will be Scorpio, so I might be throwing in some love readings in there too, a few more of those. Also check out in my community page, I posted love potion number 9 reading, which I posted last year, which was kind of fun, and it has a ritual in it as well. All right, you guys, that's all the talking I'm going to do because I'm going to move on to the next, but please feel free to check out the channel. Look at the description box below for anything that you might need. If you need a private reading, we can do something like this for you. You know, we can do a whole what's going to be your blue moon event. What was that? Oh, ghost outside my window. But here you have you know, an event. If you're resonating with pile number 2 and you think, oh my gosh, so much of this feels like, you know, what could happen to me, but you want to go deeper, then email me and we can try to get a little deeper on your messages and personal just for you. All right, I'm going to move on to the next. Alrighty, and here we have pile number 3 with the black kyanite. Kyanite, yep. This was in the Goddess Provisions box. Kind of interesting little crystal there. Alright, so we are using the Tarot de la Nuit and the Enchanted Oracle, the Autumn Delight, Gospel of Aradia, Black Moon Astrological Oracle, my new one, Faery Forecast Oracle, and Nature's Whispers. Let's see what our Nature's Whispers has to say. Before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and blow out that candle just to be safe. It was flickering too much because I had to turn on the light, which is attached to the fan, so just to be safe. Alright, so first we have vulnerability. So your blue moon event, or that blue moon thing that's going to happen to you, has to do with your ability to be vulnerable. And it could have to do on a beautiful moonlit evening. Look at all the candles and the castle in the sky. And we have intuition. So also has something to do with intuition, or maybe incoming messages, you know, downloads from the divine source, or from your divine, because that's the first thing I thought of, and also maybe from guides, spirit guides, even ancestors. But we're going to go into these a little bit more. Let's scoot this over. Alright, and so So vulnerability is telling us that you may be feeling like you should withdraw. This is an opportunity to wait and regroup. You are in need of some rest and relaxation. You might even be feeling overwhelmed. Take some much needed downtime. Take in your surroundings. Notice the season and the changes that are taking place out in nature. Things are continually evolving. Think about the clouds you see in the sky. They're constantly moving, changing, and reshaping themselves. Allow yourself to connect with Mother Earth and nature in a deeper way. Align your rhythm with the heartbeat of the earth and slow your thoughts and emotions down. Trust that everything will work out. The signs that things work themselves out are all around you. Take notice. For a second I thought it was a dove, but it was a beautiful playing of the flute. Then the intuition is saying you just seem to have a knack for knowing what's going to work. See, this is all about knowing what's going to work. Your creative process is unique to you. You just get started and magic happens. You have a lot of endurance and you're a hard worker. Once you get focused on a project, you don't stop. You are a trendsetter and you seem to understand what people love. You are very forward thinking. You're being reminded that you have your own inner voice guiding you always. Tap into your wisdom and allow yourself this higher perspective. This sounds a little like number 2 transferring over a little, because pile number 2 was a little bit about artistry and having that gift and a goal and something that somebody's going to take notice of. So let's see what else we have from the Faery Forecast Oracle. We have Samhain or Samhain. Samhain is all about, this time of year. It's saying it's a Gaia portal open for you. You see, there's the full moon, and this very night is going to be maybe the blue moon that you're looking for. The blue moon event will be happening on the blue moon, and it's saying I feel like you're going to be getting really in touch and tapped into your guides, and some of your guides are actually fairies. So it's saying your fairy blood will sing at this time, and you will have great insight into your ancestry, even your own fairy bloodline. So there you go, fairies. You are getting in touch and in tune with the fairy of you. We have from the Black Moon Astrological Oracle, you have Moon, the soul. The soul is that, that part of you that's not the physical, but it's the essence of you, right? It's who you are. All things must come to the soul from its roots where it is planted. And Saint Teresa of Avila said that. So basically this is kind of talking about gut feelings too, the things that might be hidden and unknown are not hidden and unknown to you. You just know things. You have a wisdom and intuition and insight, psychic abilities, telepathy. All of this is kind of your thing, and maybe the event will have to do with a powerful telepathic message that you didn't expect. Something strong and very clear, nothing that all of us light workers and tarot readers, we have varying degrees of transmissions from our sources, and most of it is fairly soft and it sounds like our own voice. But there will be moments where it sounds like a different voice, or it's very clear and completely unexpected and outside what you normally used to. So you might be having an event like that. Nothing to be scared of. In fact, you'll be prepared for it. You will completely be prepared for it and ready for it. In general, this is talking about the nighttime, your soul, your feelings, high emotions, something maybe clandestine in the evening, a retreat, maybe even a secret affair. But if it's dealing with other people who aren't on the same level as you, you might succumb to their invitations or their wanting to run off secretly with you. There could be a psychic transmission from your person asking you to come with them somewhere. But it's definitely memories happening here too, and a deep love, a very deep love, a connection with someone. There's shelter, there's the child within. This could also be about your imagination too, and creativity, just like in pile 2, and movement. But this feels a little bit deeper. This one also could deal with female issues too, just like in pile 2. Like pile 2 seemed like some people were going to be able to get pregnant. This pile could be on a similar course, but I feel like pile 3 is some kind of interesting mystery and connection with the universe, you know. Maybe visions, you know. Maybe you'll see something that really enlightens you, you know. You might be seeing spirits and ghosts and all kinds of things on this Halloween, on this blue moon. So then we have the Gospel of Aradia, which has divinity. Divinity is talking about, you know, the God that's within you. You are divine. You are a goddess. Also, goddesses, this card correlates with the high priestess. So there, you know, you're really, oh, I just started to remember a dream I had. You're really vibrating with that divine and divinity within you and your high priestess spiritual powers here. So the poem that goes with this is really pretty, and it says, I came from her, birthed bloody through the dark moon, placed upon the earth on the new, fully realized yet a child, and the spark of her divinity, Diana's life force and grace, lives within each of us in mind, heart, and face. Interesting that Diana came out again, because the word Diana came out in pile number 2. And so, yeah, in pile number 2, the event that could possibly come out is someone doing some surprise gesture of love, you know, like flying a plane in the sky with the banner that says, marry me, and I said, marry me, Diana. So interesting, huh? All right, and so let's see what our we've got our Autumn's Delight. You have preparation. This I don't know why for this pile I was shuffling this several times and I kept putting preparation back, but it kept coming out. So definitely Spirit is saying you have to prepare for something. So you are going to get transmissions. Don't be afraid. It's going to be okay. No harm will come to you, but do prepare yourself for it, because a special kind of soul transmission is coming towards you. And it could be also a romantic or love related or soulmate related thing, because you also got Cernunnos, and Cernunnos is he is kind of the wild lord of the wild things, the wild lord of the forest, sometimes represented by the stag. He is about all things primal and sexual and natural, and she's like looking unsure, like she's looking at you saying, should I go, should I not? You know, she's asking the question, should I go or should I not go? With her face, you know, pretty much I think she's going to go no matter what you say, but but the answer is yes. Go into the forest, you know, go in, because this is an experience that you are meant to encounter. You're meant to go into this forest and follow Cernunnos and follow his wild ways. You're meant to indulge and enjoy and celebrate and cumbia and honor your spiritual connections. Yeah, because it's not just going to be about, it may be in part, sexual, sensual, but it's also spiritual. And so don't ignore the spiritual connections either. Honor the spirituality, honor the nature of the night, invite nature and spirit into your soul through the delights of the senses. So it's an encouragement to, yes, feel the delights of your senses. Go ahead, enter the forest, meet your Cernunnos, because this is where your blue moon event is going to occur. And you've been preparing for this for a while, and your psychic intuition is now super heightened and saying, do it. It looks like it's going to happen on Samhain for you. On the night of Halloween is truly your blue moon night here. So let's see what the tarot has to say for you. You have 8 of Wands. You have 4 of Wands. Yay! And you have the Moon. So pretty much enough said. The 8 of Wands is motion, bursting energy, speed. It's action. So take action in this. Take action. This is saying, do it. Go in there. Go there. Do this. And other people will be taking action on you. I feel like if I better hurry this reading up before the night falls apart. Like, I was having good luck. I'm trying to zoom in, but the lighting is getting a little low, and the clarity a little bit soft. But anyway, good news though. 8 of Wands coming at you, and look, 4 of Wands. We know this to be our twin flame card, 4 of Wands. So let's see if we can get a good, there you go, there you go. For a moment you had the 4 of Wands. That might be how quick it happens too. There's something very quick and amazing, like really hearing their voice, a call, actually speaking to them, actual meeting them in the woods or what, in the forest. But it's a good time. It's a celebration. It's peaceful. It's sweet in a good environment. So again, no need to worry. It's going to be definitely have the Samhain, the Halloween environment, but it's going to be safe and happy and fun and playful. And then you have the Moon, which is saying overcoming your fears and your intuition. This is just saying that finally, you're going to understand. Now, normally the Moon represents the unknown and things in the mist and hard to understand, but no, you're going to actually understand this situation. You're going to actually feel confident, and it's going to feel more like the sun than the moon, because it's going to feel very clear, and the message is going to be very concise to you, and you're really going to understand what's going on here. And this may not resonate for everybody, but those of you that understand what this is talking about, you know what I mean. You could be a light worker yourself, tarot reader, within the same world where you transmute messages, but this is going to be something very heightened and strong and clear, more than anything you've felt before. And you can hear your twin flame or your soulmate. You can hear your other one out there too, and it might be an actual invitation, or you might actually be going somewhere, or it could be just a fun celebration of multiple people. But I do see a connection here. All right, let's see what let's see what your twin flame has to say. Let's see what your charms have to say. Okay. That's interesting. So maybe your twin flame is going to be in the charms. Okay. Let's see what your twin flame has to say. We got the number 6, which is Yes, that's the love number. Lovers and love. And you have Motorhead. So maybe there is a reason why that car was making noise, and on the car is making noise driving by. There's kind of a revving up feeling. There's a go get him kind of feeling. And also there's possibly somebody out there that's interested in cars, or your person is a mechanic and works on cars maybe. There's love here, sweet love. Italy, sure. You've got D, kiss, world, the number 9. Number 9. You've got the pixie dust. Tinkerbell, she gives us that last element to fly, pixie dust. That was the magic, so much magic in the air. Oh, I knew you were gonna get named. I knew it, because it's your twin flame was telling you something. Okay, he's like, charms are good, but I got something more to say. You get wings, like the angels are here watching over you, protecting you. You have the good luck frog. You've got go. See, I said go with the Motorhead, a go thing. You've got a strong, stable situation. You have here is Saint Francis of Assisi, who's the patron saint of animals. You got the number 2. You have, and is this Saint Christopher's? Oh no, it's Joan of Arc. Aw, Joan of Arc, that's me. So Joan of Arc means being brave. Don't be scared. You can do this. Liberty. Liberty is liberty and justice for all. Liberty is our, it's kind of like our Libra, you know, Lady Liberty. All right. Let's see what your letters have to say. Let's see. We have I-O-D-O. Yes. Mio. DM, Divine Masculine, Mr. Well, oh my gosh, Spirit, why you tease me so much? I see my person's last name. How about you? So yeah, maybe there's an IOU or an I. Yeah. So you guys just decide what you see, and this is yours to, you know, decipher, unravel whatever messages you have are, or yeah, there you go. Okay, well, I hope you have a lovely rest of your night, day, afternoon, week. I'll see you guys soon for more lovey-dovey messages. Maybe next week I'll just do all love for Libra until we get to Scorpio, and then I'll do all sex for Scorpio. How about that? So you guys please comment below and let me know what kind of subject matter you like. I was gonna do one about the new guy, like who's coming in new for you, if you want something like that. Is he gonna be nice? What's he gonna be like? He or she, the new person. But you tell me what you guys are interested in, and yeah, I will get to it. Before I go, just gonna give a shout out to give hugs to my subscribers, and a howdy do to my visitors. Please feel free to subscribe. Check out the description box and all the little tabs through this channel. There's all so much to see. Come hang out with me on Smule. I'm singing again. And come draw with me on IG. I'm doing a Inktober prompt if you want to join me on that. And so before I go, I just want to say I love you, my members. The top tier is the Platinum Pixies, Amira Deshawn, Lupacy, Mary Doyle, Sherry Borelli, and my Golden Fairies, Curly Girl and Ritz, and my Full of Faithers, Anastasia, Red, Rosie, Baby Gift, Mary Joy, and Andrea, and my Sparkles of Light, Caitlin, Maya, Brian, Ariella, Jessie, Cecilia, Mystic, and Suryan. And thank you guys for coming out Friday. That was good times, good times. I don't mind doing freebie stuff every once in a while, and I do it. I've been doing it on Fridays, off and on for a few weeks now. And now I've got kind of a Halloween theme going with this psychic pendulum, so I might be doing that again. Also tomorrow night, you might see my face, if everything goes well. I will do some super chat readings for you guys tomorrow night. So come out and see me. Until then, Faith, Trust, and Pixie. Not tomorrow night, Tuesday night. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.